It is a trend that has now caught the attention of the government. The listing dry spell at the Nairobi Securities Exchange.
The private sector in Nairobi Stock Securities Exchange have not moved. We are still at 60 companies. The Nairobi Securities Exchange was supposed to help us support more companies, especially the big companies, package them so that they can go to the stock exchange. Instead of borrowing money, they can list in the stock exchange, raise capital for expansion or any other of their requirements, and support our collective effort.
More worrying is the recent spate of delisting by firms from the bourse. These include Marshalls East Africa, Reavi Pingo, CMC Holdings and Access Kenya. This compared to the handful of firms that have listed at the bourse over the last decade. The NSE's self-listing at the exchange in 2014 was the last initial public offering or IPO that the country witnessed. Other recent listings included Nairobi Business Ventures, Flame Tree and Home Africa, but through introduction.
You have some homework to consider and to find out why we aren't making as much progress in the private sector.
But NSE's CEO Geoffrey Odundo says the dry out has been occasioned by partly tax regulations, global economic slowdown and political uncertainty in the country.
It was a very valid challenge given to us by the Deputy President, and that there was an expectation that there would be a two-pronged strategy towards supporting government to accelerate development and also reduce the cost of funding and crowding in the banking sector.
The market regulator, however, says the plan is afoot to win back interest in the bourse.
CMA, the CDSC and the NSE have actually resolved to establish a task force that's going to be working with the Privatization Commission and a number of market players to help now build clarity around these timelines and identification of potential entities so that we can be a bit more resolute in setting timelines and expectations.
Ruto spoke at the opening of the 7th Building African Financial Market Seminar in Nairobi, being organized by the African Security Exchanges Association. Patrick Igunza, Citizen, live at 9.